The Wiener Neustadt hospital is a general or state hospital, which is now since a few weeks university hospital, about 850 beds large. It's innovative, it's modern. We perform about 1,400 surgical interventions a year, and it's about 50-50 head and spine surgeries. As many other neurosurgical departments, we use a very modern microscope system in the OR. We tried all the systems which were on the market available, and we found that the most convenient for us was the Aeos system, and so we are very lucky to have it.
Most of the time we operate with a high magnification, so the light source is really important. We operate often with precision below 1 millimeter, so it's really important to see what you're doing, to differentiate these different structures like a nerve, vessels, brain tissue, and only what you can see you can really handle with care.
The Aesculap Aeos system provides ICG imaging and 5-ALA imaging. 5-ALA in a completely new way, because you can add on white light in a very safe and precise way. It's the robotic assistance which makes the movement of the digital microscope and light source fast and precise. It is moved by a foot switch, hands-free. It has some tools that are very, very important for me in microneurosurgery, like the lock-on target or the waypoints in aneurysm surgery. It's the whole setup, which I think improves ergonomics. I can still wear my glasses. I don't feel tired in the end of the day. And of course, it's the depth of field, which is much higher than we are used to as neurosurgeons using those standard microscopic systems.
The depth of field is much better. You have to focus much less than with a traditional operating microscope. Also the different angles you can get, so you can see into corners where you never could see with the microscope. The more you can see, the more you can differentiate the structures, and the safer the operation will be for the patient. Sometimes we now have difficulties to reach these things. We can see them, but there are no instruments that we can reach these parts of the brain or the tumor. So there's a completely new challenge, not just seeing it, but also operating what you can see now. And also what is a factor is that the operation is faster compared to a traditional microscope, because I have to less adjustments on the microscope itself.
The digital light source enables now the spine surgeon to use now small tubular retractor systems because of the extraordinary brightness in the depth of the surgical field. And that's great. For me, the convenient ergonomics, the positioning during the surgery is amazing. I use the lock-on target function. That's the rotation around a fixed target, enables a great angulation for spine surgery, for undercutting procedures, for example, also for the tumor surgery. We have now a lot of students to come to our OR. The greatest thing is that we can repeat it because of the footage and to speak about the surgery again or to highlight some points, making decisions for further surgeries.
My advice to colleagues would be to start with easy cases, of course, and if possible to go to the dry lab first. The learning curve to me was no learning curve at all. I was feeling comfortable from the first minute I used it. The only thing where you really need time is the setup. So what you have been doing for the last 10, 20, 30 years, it's completely different. So you have to be open to change your procedures. But if you're open, there's not a learning curve at all to me, because using it, it's like a microscope. You just look on the screen and not through the binocular.
Aeos is a game changer in surgical precision and microneurosurgery as a whole.
Unique.
New dimension.
Excellent.